We've been waiting a long time for this, and it's been 10 years, and it's been a roller coaster ride. But finally, we got some good news.
It is a David and Goliath battle going back a decade, but the family of KDKA sportscaster Rich Walsh has won a major decision in their fight against a dozen major chemical companies. Similar lawsuits have been playing out in courtrooms across the country. KDKA investigator Andy Sheehan has been following this case from the beginning. Andy joins us now with what happened today. Andy?
Stacy, Rich Walsh's father Thomas died of leukemia 10 years ago, and since then the family has sought to prove that he died of exposure to chemicals and pesticides. Now the state Supreme Court has ruled this case can move forward.
I miss my dad. I wish he was here. I mean, no one deserves to die that young.
10 years ago, at the age of 56, Rich Walsh's father Thomas died of leukemia after a life of spraying chemical pesticides as a golf course superintendent. For the past decade, the Walsh family has waged a David and Goliath legal battle against a dozen major chemical companies, including Monsanto, Dow Chemical and Bayer.
For David, you know, we're a small family that are taking on these huge multi-billion-dollar companies. And the fact that we got here, it's taken a long time, but you know, people are seeing now what these chemicals can do.
Today, the state Supreme Court handed down a major victory for the Walsh family concerning their chief witness, Dr. Nachman Bratbar, the same medical expert who helped famed consumer advocate Aaron Brockovich prove contamination claims against the Pacific Gas and Electric Company. A common pleas judge had agreed with the chemical companies. Bratbar's methods were faulty. In a complicated 33-page decision, the Supreme Court ruled that the lower court erred when it said that Bratbar could not testify. And a majority of the justices ruled that this case should move forward.
Today is a win for the Walsh family, and it's a win for any plaintiff in the Commonwealth that is sick, experiencing some form of cancer from any type of toxic exposure.
The case now goes back to common pleas, and the Walsh's attorneys, Anthony and Michael D'Amico, say they're in it for the long run.
I applaud the Walsh family for their dedication in seeing this matter through, and we will be side by side with them for the entire process.
It's been a 10-year fight, and I'm sure it's going to be a lot longer, but you know, sometimes David wins.
Now, I've been reaching out to some of these chemical companies for comment, but in prior statements to KDKA and in court papers, each one denies any responsibility for Thomas Walsh's death. Reporting live downtown, Andy Sheehan, KDKA News.